You are what you think you are. Your experience of life is not determined by what happens, but how you think about what happens. If you believe you're limited, life will prove you right. It'll prove you right until you dare to challenge that belief. Stop asking how things are and start asking, how are you thinking about them? Because that's where your real power lies. You've heard it said by all great teachers, your thoughts create your reality. Our job is to explore our perceptions. Our perceptions are what? Our beliefs. Who shaped them? External events, other people. Our job is to shift our focus on what's happening to me to how am I interpreting this? How am I perceiving it? Because guess what? I don't want you to think that I'm belittling you, but you have very little, if not any, control of the outside world. You have no control of another person. You have no control of the weather. You have no control of the planet. You have no control of where this country is going, where this world is going. You have no control as to how someone treats you. But you have control over how you look at it. And how you look at it are the words you speak about it. We unfortunately bought into a lie of limitation. We got to learn how to recognize and dismantle these crazy thoughts that we've got that keep us small, stuck, reactive, feeling like we're victims. You see, one of the greatest spiritual practices you could ever do, no matter what religion you were brought up in, even if you're not religious and you're an atheist, conscious thinking is a spiritual practice. Thinking, I'm afraid it's not neutral, it's creative. Every thought is a seed. So you got to ask yourself, what thoughts am I planting? Are they from fear? Or are they from truth, from love, from freedom? We've got to start reclaiming our power and stop giving it away to outside circumstances, other people, and that type of thing, because that's when we get put in prison. Prison by crazy thoughts that we didn't even choose. Today is a great day to begin, and you can begin by simply observing what you think. If you start having a negative feeling about life, about yourself, about anything, ask, what is the thought you had just before you had that feeling? What were you thinking about? And change the direction of your thought. The quicker you learn to do that, the quicker you will change and become a conscious creator instead of an unconscious experiencer of things that you have never, ever, ever chosen. One of the reasons why um, people who are witnesses to a crime, their testimonies are discounted because you'll have 7 eyewitnesses and you have 7 different interpretations of what happened. Why? Because of past perceptions. Realize that your perceptions are based on what you've experienced in the past. They become habits for you, habits of seeing the world. And those habits, you got to ask, are they serving you? So if the habit of handling money has made you a multimillionaire, keep that habit. If the habit of money is keeping you poor and in debt, maybe you ought to consider that you've got a conscious thinking problem here, that you're unconsciously knowing you're not worthy. What about relationships? If your relationships are conditional, they're not filled with love, they're not filled with joy and happiness and balance and support and that, you've got to start thinking about, what am I thinking all the time? Because I'm allowing that. Now, I'm not saying that you change your thinking, you can change the relationship, but you can change your place within the relationship, or you can leave the relationship. You get to choose. It's your life. Remember that. This is the biggest thing I think I can tell you today. It's your life, and your choices create it. Period. Pregnant pause there. Why? I'm trying to emphasize your choices create your life, not what anyone else does, not the circumstances you were born in, raised in. Your choices create your life. And so you become what you think. Maybe it's time, it's a new day. Get a clean canvas. Start thinking new thoughts. Start thinking thoughts that are empowering, that are loving, that are abundant, that are healthy, and make that your new way of life. Don't believe me? Give me 30 days. Practice it for 30 days and see what happens to your life. I know what it did for mine. If it can do it for me, it can do it for you. And with that, I know well for you, but it is your choice. Much love and aloha.